Oh God, what is really happening? What is really happening to our field? The field we inherited from our forefathers. This field that used to be green. This field that used to be very, very, very productive. And people come from afar to work in my father's field. How come these days this field is so dry? The workers all gone. The field is no longer producing as it used to be. We barely eat from this same field that was feeding lots of people. What is really happening to our field? I believe something is wrong somewhere. And if I go to my brother Jacob, let's put heads together. I'm sure we'll be able to come out with something that we can do. Something really needs to be done. This field that is no longer green used to be green. This field used to be green. It was greener than it is now. I think something really can still be done. We must work together. I must tell my brother, we must put us together. Let us revive this field that we inherited from our fathers and our forefathers. We cannot let this field to just die. We cannot let this field to just go. We cannot let this field to be wasted. We cannot abandon this field that has fed many before. We can still do something about this field, and it will be green again, and it will be productive again. And just like as it used to be, the Lord's glory will come back. Let me go and see my brother. Who is in? Oh, is there anybody at home?
Yes, so you can come in. Who is that?
Oh, my brother. It's me, your brother Matthew.
Oh, my brother Matthew. Please come in. The door is open. Come in.
Brother Jacob, how are you doing? And how is the children doing too?
We are fine, my brother. We are fine. You are welcome. You are welcome. How is yours too?
My brother, we are fine.
Please sit down. You're welcome.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you.
Brother Matthew, this one we saw you this morning. I hope all is well, because I was not expecting you.
My brother, how can all be well? When the same field that we inherited from our father and our father from their fathers, that used to be very green, very productive, that people used to come from afar to work on that field, and it was feeding many. And these days, are you not bothered that these days that same field is so dry, that same field is so unproductive, that same field no longer have as many workers as it used to be, and that same field that fed many, we can barely feed from it? Are you not tired of the situation? Can't you see what is going on? I woke up this morning feeling so bad, and I still feel that we can do something about it. That is why I said, let me come to you, my brother. Let me come to you. Let me discuss this issue with you. Perhaps we could put heads together and revive that field again. It's our turn to revive that field. The field that did not fail in the hands of our forefathers, and they transfer that field to us. Why are we letting this field go like that? Why are we abandoning this field? Can't we do something about this field? That is why I say, let me come to you, brother, so that we can discuss about this field and see what can be done, so that we know how we can revive this field. My brother, why are you laughing? Have I said anything that is funny now?
My brother, you will not understand why I'm laughing.
Please, tell me why you are laughing. Because I'm eager to know. Why are you laughing? I just said something very, very serious and important, and you are laughing. Why are you laughing?
My dear brother, yes. Why I'm laughing is because even before you came, I have been thinking about what is going on in that our field. And I have concluded in my mind that I am going to look for another greener pasture. I cannot be here wasting my time in that dry field. I can no longer be here barely feeding. I can no longer be here wasting my time and hoping that one day it will be green ahead. I have concluded in my mind, as you see me, I have concluded in my mind to jackpot. I have been preparing. Sorry, thank God you even came now. I have been preparing. Any moment from now, I am thinking of going to look for greener pasture, my brother. So I just want to advise you, you better stop thinking of how to revive this dead field, this field that is no longer productive. You better think like me. Either you prepare your own self and come with me. Let us go and look for greener pasture. I hear that there's somewhere that the pasture is green. Let us go and look for greener pasture before we die of hunger in this place. So,
Oh, my brother. Oh, my brother. Why do you talk like this? Why have you given up so soon on this our field, the field we inherited from our forefathers? Now, my brother, if we go to another man's field to look for greener pasture and abandon our heritage and abandon our homeland, our own field, who we care for that field, my brother? That place you are saying we should go to, is it not people who made that field greener, my brother? Why do you talk like this?
Matthew, see, I've told you my own. Oh. I am no longer interested in that field anymore. I've already told you, my plans are on to go and look for greener pasture. If you like, you are wasting your time thinking of how to revive a field that cannot be revived. Why has the field not been revived all these years? Why have it not been revived all these years?
No, my brother, don't talk like that. You see, though the field has been abandoned and allowed to waste for some years now, I think it is those before us that failed the field, not the field failing us. If we take care of this field, if we put little water, if we will put little manure, don't you think this grass that is drying now can still be green again? Why not we focus on how to make this grass greener than to abandon this one and go elsewhere where people have made that grass green to say we are going to seek for greener pasture? Is it not the same grass? Is it not the same field that used to be green before here? And outsiders, people from different places used to come to this our family field to work. Why now do you think now? Because those before us have abandoned this farm and allowed it to waste. Why do you not think now we should abandon this farm, this field, and then go to look for greener pasture elsewhere? So who will take off this our field?
I have said my own. Oh. I have said my own, Matthew. I have said my own. If you are interested in this field, good for you. You can go ahead. Go ahead and look for a way to make it greener. If you have that strength, go ahead. As for me, I am fed up. I can no longer suffer here. I can no longer begin to wait until this field will be greener. I am going elsewhere to look for greener pasture.
My brother, how sure are you that place you are going to now, that they have space for you? How sure are you now that place you are going to, the grass is actually greener?
Matthew, you have come again, oh. You have come again. You have come again with this your negative thinking. The people who gave me information assured me that the grass is greener over there. They told me that if I just come, I will see greener pasture everywhere. So I believe them. I will go.
My brother, don't be too sure. I have heard stories of people who are trying to go and look for that greener pastures, lost their life. I have heard story of so many people who sold all their belongings here to go search for greener pasture, who ended up losing everything, only to come back to their old field worse than they left. I have heard stories like that, my brother. But come to think of it, my brother, don't you think that if two of us put heads together and work together, that it will be easier for us to revive this field? That is why I came to discuss it with you. Because if you leave it for me alone, It will be more difficult than if we work together collectively as a team. And then we can revive this field again. And then we can now bring people from outside to help us revive this field again. And then it will be greener for us, and it will be good for all of us, and it will be like the old days.
My brother Matthew, I don't have time for all these things your grandma is speaking. My mind is made up. I am going to Jagba. I am going to leave this God-forsaken field. I am going to look for greener pasture over there. And I know it will be well with me. If you want to care for this for this field, go ahead and care for the field. I don't care. I don't care. Me, I made up my mind. I'm going.
So, my brother, are you really sure you want to go? Have you thought about it? Look, oh, when you go, you abandon us here. You abandon your sisters here. You abandon your cousins here. You abandon your nieces here. You abandon your uncles, your relatives, and all other people who depend on this field. And you go and look for greener pasture. Perhaps you don't find that greener pasture there. What will happen?